Behold, the birth of an empire. Today, we journey back to the misty realms of ancient Egypt, where the very first pharaoh etched their name into the sands of time. Are you ready to unravel the secrets of this legendary ruler and the dawn of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever known? Then let's begin our epic tale. In the distant past, long before the pyramids pierced the sky, a great kingdom was born along the life-giving waters of the Nile. It was here, in this fertile cradle of civilization, that a single man rose to unite the fractured lands of Upper and Lower Egypt. His name was Narmer. You see, in those days, Egypt was divided, two realms vying for dominance over the mighty river's bounty. But Narmer, with a mind as sharp as the finest obsidian blade, recognized the strength that unity could bring. Through a series of cunning military campaigns, he conquered his rivals and forged the two lands into one unified state under his supreme rule. As Narmer's power grew, so too did his ambition. He sought to enshrine his legacy in stone and the most dazzling of metals. His artisans crafted exquisite artifacts, from the famous Narmer palette depicting his epic victories to monuments and intricate jewelry fit for a living god. For you must understand, in the eyes of his people, Narmer was no mere mortal man, but a ruler ordained by the very deities themselves. With each passing year, Narmer's kingdom flourished, ushering in a renaissance of art, architecture, and culture that would echo through the ages. He established the very first capital city, a bustling metropolis known as Thinis, where the peoples of the two lands could intermingle and trade their wares. But Narmer's true masterstroke was the establishment of a powerful centralized government, with himself as the supreme ruler, the first pharaoh of Egypt. This innovative system of governance would endure for millennia, with each successive pharaoh inheriting the divine right to reign over the Black Lands. Alas, no mortal, not even a pharaoh, can escape the inevitable embrace of death. According to ancient records, Narmer met his end in battle, slain by an enemy's spear as he led his troops into combat. His body was mummified and entombed in a magnificent mastaba, a large rectangular structure that would serve as a precursor to the Great Pyramids. As the sands of time swept over Narmer's reign, his legacy lived on through his successor Hor-Aha, who became the second pharaoh of the newly unified Egypt. Hor-Aha continued Narmer's work, solidifying the centralized government and expanding the kingdom's borders through strategic military campaigns. Under Hor-Aha's rule, the city of Memphis rose to prominence, becoming the new capital and a bustling center of trade and culture. Hor-Aha also oversaw the construction of grand monuments and the development of Egyptian art and hieroglyphic writing, laying the foundations for the rich cultural heritage that would define ancient Egypt for centuries to come. So raise a goblet of cool wine to Narmer, the first pharaoh, whose indomitable spirit and thirst for greatness birthed an empire that would stand as a shining beacon of civilization for generations to come. And let us not forget Hor-Aha, who built upon Narmer's legacy, ensuring that the flame of Egyptian greatness would burn brightly for all eternity. From the banks of the life-giving Nile to the towering monuments that pierce the desert sky, the legacy of these ancient rulers lives on, beckoning us to explore the mysteries of their world. So go forth, seekers of knowledge, and let your curiosity be your guide as you unravel the secrets of the pharaohs. Who knows what other mind-boggling tales await those who stay curious? Immerse yourself in the captivating lore of these god-kings, and you'll soon discover that the sands of Egypt harbor wonders far beyond what the eye can see. For in the realm of the pharaohs, where myth and reality intertwine, anything is possible for those brave enough to seek it out. Stay curious, my friends, and let the magic of ancient Egypt work its spell.